Welcome back children. So children, today in this video we will discuss on chapter 8, that is plants, exercise G and H. First we will discuss on exercise G. Answer the following questions in brief. 1. Write any three functions of stem. Answer. Three functions of stems are: it provides support to different parts of the plants and holds the plant upward. Number 2. Stem helps branches and leaves to spread out. This helps leaves to receive sufficient sunlight to carry out photosynthesis. And last one, number 3. Stem transport water and minerals from roots to leaves. It also carries food manufactured by leaves to different parts of the plants. And now number 2. What is the difference between apical and axillary bud? Apical bud or terminal bud is present at the tip of the plant, whereas axillary bud is present at the nodes. Now, number 3. What helps the grapevine and gloriosa lily to grow upwards? Grapevine and gloriosa have weak stems. Their leaves are modified to form soft, coiled, wire-like structure called leaf tendrils, whenever the tendrils come in contact with an object, they coil around it. This provides additional support to the plant and helps them to climb up. And now number 4. What are insectivorous plants? Give two examples. Some plants grow in regions where the soil is deficient in nitrogen. To overcome this deficiency, these plants have developed mechanisms to trap insects and absorb the nitrogen content from their bodies. These plants are called insectivorous and carnivorous plants. These plants also prepare their own food through photosynthesis. Example, pitcher plants and Venus fly trap. And now number 5. Differentiate between self and cross pollinations. So in one side we will give self pollination, on the other side there is cross pollination. When pollen grains fall on the stigma of the same flower or another flower of the same plant, it is called self-pollination, and when the pollen falls on the stigma of another flower on a different plant, it is called cross-pollinations. Now let's continue. H. Answer the following question in details. Number 1. With the help of neatly labeled diagram, describe the two types of root system in plants. So the two types of root systems are taproot system and fibrous root system. Number 1. Taproot system. Taproot is a single root that comes out from the seed after germinations. Taproot grows vertically downward into the soil to obtain water from deep down soil. It is called the main root or the primary root. It gives out several smaller branches called lateral roots or secondary roots. Plants such as neem, mango, pea, carrot, etc. have taproot. So this is the taproot. And next, fibrous root system. The fibrous root system does not have a single main root. It has a cluster of thin fiber-like roots that develop from just below the stem. These roots do not grow very deep into the soil. Plants such as maize, wheat, sugarcane, etc. have fibrous root. So you see, this is a picture of fibrous root. Now, number 2. How will you find the presence of starch in the plants? Write the steps. So here we will write the steps how we will find the presence of starch in a plants. Answer. Steps to find the presence of starch in a plants are: Step 1. Take a potted plant and keep it in the dark for 24 hours. Step 2. We should select a leaf and cover a part of it with a piece of black tape and keep the potted plant under sunlight for 6 hours. Step 3. Now we should pluck the leaf and remove the black tape and place the leaf in a test tube. Pour spirit to the test tube to completely immerse the leaf. Now number 4. Place the test tube in a beaker half filled with water. Heat the beaker till all the green color from the leaves disappear. 6. Now, step 5. Now we need to take the leaf out of the test tube carefully and wash the leaf in water. Now last one, step 6. Lastly, we need to place the leaf on a glass slide and pour some drops of iodine solutions on it and see the result. Now let's discuss on number 3. Describe the different stem modifications seen in plants. So, different stem modifications seen in plants are number 1, food storage. Stems in some plants such as ginger, potato and onion grow under the ground. These underground stems are modified to store food. Common types of underground stem are tubers such as potato, rhizomes such as ginger and bulb such as onion. Now, number 2. Provide support. Stems of climbers such as grapevine, cucumber, sweet pea, and patient flowers are modified into thread-like spirally structure. These structures are called tendrils. Tendrils wrap themselves around nearby objects and provide support to the plant. Number 3. Storage of water. Plants that grow in deserts such as cacti have thick fleshy stem where they store water for future use. Number 4. Manufacture of food. Stems of some plants such as cactus becomes flattened. These flattened stems look like leaves and perform photosynthesis. And now last one, for protection. Stems of plants such as rose, lemon, bougainvillea and raspberry are modified into thorn-like structures to protect the plants from predators. Now number 4. What are different parts of a plant? Explain with a diagram. The different parts of a plant are number 1, petiole. Leaves are attached to the stem by a small stalk called petiole. So this is petiole. Number 2, veins. Thin lines that arise from midrib and run across the leaf in various directions are called the veins. So these small things, those are the veins. Number 2, leaf lamina. The flat green portions of the leaf is called the leaf lamina or leaf blade. Photosynthesis takes place in these parts. So all these flat part green portions, those are leaf lamina or we can say leaf blade. Now last one, number 4. Midrib. A tube-like structure in the center of the leaf is called the midrib. It extends from the petiole till the tip of a leaf. So this one is the midrib. This one is the midrib. Now last one, number 5. Explain the structure of a flower with help of a neatly labeled diagram. So the structure of a flower are discussed below. Number 1, pedicels, the thin stalk by which a flower is attached to the stem or a branch of a plant, that is pedicels. So you see this one is pedicels. Number 2, sepals. It is the outermost layer of a flower that is green in color. So this is the sepal and this is green in color. Number 3, petal. The bright color part of a flower which protects the inner structure of the flower and attracts insects for pollinations. So these are the petals. Number 4, thalamus. It is the uppermost swollen part of a pedicels which bears the weight of a flower. So this is the thalamus. 5. Stamen. The male reproductive part of a flower. It includes filament and anther. So which one is the stamen? These are the stamens. These are the stamens. So again this has 2, that is anther and filament. Anther. It is the head of stamen which produce pollen grains. They are generally yellow in color. B. Filament. It is a long, slender structure that supports the anther. And now, number 6, pistil. The female reproductive part of a plant. It includes stigma, style, and ovary. So, this is the pistil and it includes style, stigma, and ovary. And now let's see what is stigma. Stigma, it is found at the tip of a style and contains sticky substance which holds onto the pollen grains during pollinations. Number B, that is style. It is a long, thin, tube-like structure that holds the stigma. Number C, ovary. It is a swollen base of pistil which contains ovules, egg cells. So this whole diagram is a parts of a flower. So we will stop here for today. We will meet in the next video.